for 14 million this story. Now, I really don't understand that.
In this case, a $40 million revenue company is selling for $200 million. Healthier foods right now are a huge trend, and we are a pure technology company that's gone to the food.
What about the test of it? No, you're out. I know, but I just want to know what happened to the test. Is it out? Yeah. So right now, this machine performed the test.
So you got the red screen, so that fish did not pass. This is a sushi grade tuna one, highest quality, but it didn't pass our test. We wouldn't have accepted that fish.
Okay, so guys, your valuation is crazy. You're burning through a boatload of cash.
We're building the brand right now. But
Then it's a question of scale to get to your valuation.
let's talk. The yogurt company that grew in just over $2 billion. The jerky company that just sold for $270 million.
You have to grow 37 times to get to your $40 million in sales from your 1.25 over the last 2 months.
We'll be at 8 next year.
Okay. 5 sharks are out, but you're still alive. There's 6 sharks out there. Lori is liking what you say. You can tell.
No, I like what you're doing. I think it's important.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Chicago Bears. The Panthers kicker Graham Gano set and ready to go as we are off from Charlotte.
What are you shocked about?
You have any mercury in Bendo.
They're upside down. What's so much in stock? You owe more than what you're worth.
Yep.
My name is Marcus Lemonis. Is this coming on?
It looks like it is.
Oh no, I don't like him.
Let's go.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10. On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Luke Kuechly coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. To give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is Howard on second down. Howard has the first down and then some. Touchdown, Chicago! Jordan Howard, 33 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision, and he accelerated to the end zone.
Parkey with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Newton. Rolling to his left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his youth?
Was there a remote?
He's taken down. Jonathan Bullard.
All right, give me a moment.
Make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Newton. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
The bullet entered just above the right ear, and there was no exit.
Thank you.
Blood was expelled from Sartorius' mouth and nose. But there was blood on Sartorius' left arm, as well as both sides on his right hand.
He will take over at the 26-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. On the toss play, Howard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Wes Horton coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
You gotta be kidding me with that.
No good. He missed it. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Carolina takes the field again here. And, you know, I was thinking earlier in this game back to Super Bowl 50, that Carolina team that went 15-1, how great that squad was. I don't know that this year's version is as good as that, but they're starting to play more like that team, aren't they?
They certainly are, and then they've got an added element. I think they're a little more explosive at more positions than that team that was 15-1. What I mean by that is Christian McCaffrey can run it inside, but you get him out into open space and catching the ball, that gives you a whole different element than what they had before. Curtis Samuel's starting to come along. The rookie DJ Moore at wide receiver. Devin Funchess and his ability to play over the rim and go over top of people and catch the football. And Cam continues to be Cam and will run the football, especially in short yardage situations. So I think this team is really coming together, and don't ever underestimate their defense.
This one complete to Devin Funchess. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
That's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Newton on first down. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Out of the gun, Newton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there.
You never liked Olive Garden. I had no problem with it.
Just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And inside the 20.
Yeah, that was you. You never liked Olive Garden, you said. So we never went. No, never.
They were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him.
Nope, you said you don't even like their breadsticks.
Absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that.
You didn't go with me. Nope, we've never been together. I'm serious, we haven't.
And a timeout. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
No, we didn't.
On second down, here's Newton. And his throw is incomplete. Kyle Fuller there.
That I'm positive about.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing on third down, Newton. They'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It was funny during the draft process. Someone said to me, well, whoever takes Christian McCaffrey, as it turned out, it was Carolina. How are they going to use him? Is he going to be an every down back? Is he going to be a third down guy? They're going to use him in the slot? I mean, what are they going to do with him? I just said, yes.
All of that.
No doubt about it. This kid can do it all.
And he did a nice job there out of the backfield to pick up the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Newton takes it himself. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the sneak. Not what he was hoping for. And it's 3rd down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. After the run, Newton going to throw. And it's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Devin Funches from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. But now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
But just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You can hear the fear of his voice. But, you know, she's threatening to kill me. I'm afraid she's going to follow through on this. You know, I may not live through this. Please don't push me something.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Noted crime writer Aphrodite Jones interviewed Della in prison for her best-selling book, Della's Way. Jones believes that when Della heard about her husband's divorce plans, Della concluded that murder was their only alternative.
Absolutely, Della is a born killer. She is a born sociopath. She is...
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky.
Come on.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's Newton. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now it's Newton. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
That's a lot of beef thundering downfield off of the toss play, and it takes me back to when I was a kid and watching USC play. Remember the old toss that they ran? They used to call student body right or student body left because everyone was out in front of the ball carrier. In fact, one of their favorite plays, it was called rose stem right or rose stem left, depending on the formation, 28 toss. And 28 toss was their bread and butter.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. The quick slant caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Adam Shaheen, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception,
gotta pee right now. Gotta pee.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that
Gotta pee.
Just throw that out the window.
I think
I said,
you
hey.
are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Khalil Mack. Tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. Newton. Caught.
Oh, come on.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown.
Can you have that?
Devin Funchess, 89 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 22. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play.
Just on the vehicle found no evidence of foul play. But police were starting to get suspicious. Let's go. All the items found in the trash bin at Angeles National Forest, along with numerous photographs, was a rental agreement for electric sportsman.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Mario Addison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. This is Howard on the toss right. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have broken the tie.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
That's fielded in the end. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
He's back to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Funches has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he stopped immediately there. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Howard. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Now, I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And look at this. It's a fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Cornelder, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending.
Good game, guy.
The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.
She struggled against those machines because they were abrasions up and down the leg during the struggle.
And the body appeared to have been washed. She was not wearing makeup, and it appeared that her clothing had been changed before burial.
I call this a girl thing, but I was very troubled with the position of her clothing. The position of her zipper was such that it was all the way up to her neck. And this concerned me because I don't think that's a natural position. Most women wear clothing sort of in the mid-chest region, and this was an unnatural position.
There was also evidence of forcible sodomy. A look at Charles Rathman's past revealed a man with a mercurial personality which had cost him a number of freelance projects.
He could be very personal and charming. He could lose his temper and almost go ballistic, throw things around in a photo shoot. He could talk to models and be very personable and polite to them, and then go behind the camera and say very derogatory things about them.
A few years earlier in Columbus, Ohio, Charles Rathman was arrested and charged with the rape of a married co-worker. Rathman claimed the encounter was consensual, and he was acquitted. The search at Rathman's home revealed a collection of over 200 guns. Of particular interest was a .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol.
When I tested the gun chemically, or I used presumptive blood test in examination of the gun, I did detect a positive presumptive test for blood on the breech face surface of that weapon. Well, we found a lot of evidence from his house and from talking to his friends that he did have a dislike for blondes, and that he did have a dislike for some women in particular, that he had referred to Linda as a little bitch and being difficult to work with.
Charles Rathman was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and sodomy with a foreign object. Rathman continued to maintain that Linda's death was an accident. He said Linda was drinking that day, and after striking her accidentally with the Lexus, she began kicking and screaming while trying to subdue Linda. Rathman accidentally suffocated her.
Almost ludicrous to think that she would drink while on a photo shoot, especially when you think that she had an interview with a television program scheduled for later that evening, that she would compromise herself.
Then Rathman delivered a bombshell. He claimed his sexual encounter with Linda that day wasn't forced at all, that it was consensual, and he claimed to have nude photographs to prove it. Enter the world.